And we are live. Good morning, everybody who might be in the chat. Good morning, Shannon. And we have a special guest this morning, which is Jessie from Sweet
Hello.
Moments with by. Is it by or with Jessie?
Bye, Jessie. Yeah.
I can't remember if it's by or with. So she was on our live last month with Katie because Shannon decided to surprise me, but we were last time, so now she's a guest here. So,
Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely, absolutely. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Tired.
But it happens.
Oh yeah.
It can be a little early for some people this morning. So there is Shatika in the chat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Shatika, and I just want to say thank you for everybody who does decide to pop in this morning because I know there's a bunch of people going live this morning.
Is there really?
Yes, between like 9 o'clock. I think Mitchie is going live at 11. I think Kelly from I Bring It Every Day, she just went live not too long ago. So there's a lot of people going live this morning. So thank you guys for joining in this morning. I see Rebecca. Good morning, Rebecca. And I see Elizabeth this morning. She is early today. So how are you ladies doing?
Are you asking us or the ones in the chat?
The ones in the chat. I mean, you can continue saying what you want to say, but how you're doing.
Well, I got like the biggest cup of coffee ever, so I'm doing good.
Not that you, like I said, not that you need it.
No, but this is exceptionally large even for me.
Well, why'd you get that much?
Well, I thought we might be up here for a while.
That's about the size of my water bottle. But here's my coffee. I got both.
I got this little much of coffee, and then I've got my water, my moonshine over here. But decaf. Jessie's got decaf, but Shannon's got full blown.
Full calf.
So she's got to keep the reins going.
Yep. I really need to wean myself down, but I just don't.
Decaf isn't the same as caffeinated. So to me, there's a little bit of just to me, I feel like there's a taste difference. So
I don't notice too much. I used to drink caffeinated all the time, and then I switched to decaf for health reasons, but I don't notice much of a difference, but maybe because I've been drinking it for a while. I don't know.
Maybe. I feel like it could be just the way that I make it, but I feel like it's a little bit more watered down. Or, not that strong. So.
Yeah.
But you've also got my husband that likes to mix dark roast with espresso and not tell me. And so that are full-blown espresso.
Yeah, that's strong. This is just boring Maxwell House, so.
Yeah, I think we just usually get the knockoff brand of the Walmart brand. Large amount of coffee. Whereas that doesn't help that y'all sit there and drink a whole pot of coffee. I mean, y'all could put a straw in it and drink it straight out the pot.
Rebecca says she has never drank coffee.
You've never
and spring is with me, large amounts of coffee.
I did not drink coffee till I was in my 30s because I hated it. I was like, there will never be a day that I drink coffee. And then one day I was like sitting at work, and then there was a guy there that said, I'll bet you'll love coffee if I put sugar in it. I'm like, no, I won't. But he brought me a cup of coffee anyway with sugar in it and cream, of course. And I loved it. I'm like, but I still didn't start drinking it every day until I met my husband. And I've been drinking it every day.
So how do you drink your coffee now? Do you still drink it with sugar and creamer, or?
Well, I don't do regular sugar anymore. I haven't had regular sugar in like years. So I do like sweetener. So I don't know if you've heard of monk fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I use that, but I don't even use it in my coffee anymore. I used to for years, and then probably the last year I stopped. And I never thought I could drink coffee without any kind of sweetness. I thought there's no way, right? But we went on a very strict diet. Well, we're still on a strict diet, but even a stricter one for a while for health reasons. And then I got used to not having anything sweet for a while, and so now when I try to put sweetener in there, I'm like,
It's like, ugh.
yeah, I can't do it. But I
Mhm.
still can have, like, you know, these healthy desserts we make that are sweet, but we don't have it like exceptionally sweet. It's, yeah. But
So, are you guys still on the carnivore diet? Is that what you're doing, or?
no, so we tried that for a little bit, but my husband got really sick on it, like pretty bad. So we're like, you know, maybe this just isn't for us. So we're back to how we've been eating for the last like almost 10 years, which is, I don't know if you guys have heard of wheat belly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have?
I haven't.
Yeah. Well, you don't eat processed foods unless it's like, sometimes we'll have spaghetti sauce that has very limited ingredients, just like whole ingredients, nothing added, nothing weird. You don't eat sugar or grains or wheat or anything like that. So we don't eat bread, pasta, nothing. And what else? Oh, your carbs, you keep at no more than 45 carbs per day, like 15 carbs per meal. So we're back to doing that, which we've been doing practically for almost 10 years. We just tried to go even stricter to carnivore for a short time, and we're like, no, I can't do that. But
yeah, I couldn't imagine eating nothing but meat all the time.
yeah, that was really hard, you guys. I mean,
you're getting plenty of protein, but I couldn't do it.
yeah, I'm not a person that likes to eat a lot of meat at once. And my husband convinced me to try it, okay? I did, but I'm like, this is so hard. And I would get just sick to my stomach trying to eat meat all day. I'm like, I can't handle this.
See, I grew up, my dad was a pretty strict vegetarian. So I'm just like, anytime I see meat, I'm like, whoa, meat.
Oh, I love meat. I just can't eat like too much in one sitting. I get sick of it, I guess. But
unless it's steak, I can put down a steak, a good steak. Oh yeah, especially like a porterhouse steak. That's like my favorite cut is a porterhouse.
I used to always, like, when I was in high school, I absolutely loved going to my friend Karen's house because my dad was a vegetarian and her dad owned a butcher shop, like a meat locker. And they had meat like at every meal, like breakfast, which I had never heard that was even an option before. And it was amazing. I loved going over there.
So you said vegetarian diet?
Yeah, that's how my dad was. Yeah, so I mean, it's not like he wouldn't allow us to have meat. Like, we had meat at school lunch, and when I go to my grandma's, she made meat and stuff, but we just didn't have it like regularly. And so, yes, I thought going to the butcher's daughter's house was amazing.
Yeah, Spring's saying, I love veggies too much not to have them. Yes, mine is fruit. I love fruit. Especially
yes.
Pineapple and watermelon. I mean, I will fight you over watermelon. I will eat so much watermelon that I will become one. I love watermelon.
Yeah. We just, there is actually a variety of peach tree that we can plant here in Iowa. And this is like the second year that it's produced for us. I think we planted it like 7 years ago. And so I got a big box of peaches. I've been eating like 2 a day. It's amazing. And I think we're going to do some peach butter today. So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because the peach butter, it's basically the same as jam, but it doesn't have pectin. And it has less sugar, so
it's almost like kind of like a puree, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. Like an apple butter, but
yeah.
Oh, my mom used to make apple butter when I grew up. It was so good. Oh,
That's really easy to make. It's
Oh, yeah.
super easy.
It's like making practically applesauce,
It
really.
is, yes,
But
just with more
with
cinnamon.
and sugar.
Yes, yes.
yeah, I can't eat any of that nowadays, but
I
it
used
was
to
so
when
good.
when I was a kid, my dad, he would always get apple butter. My mom, she didn't get it very often. So when I go to his house over the summers, I was sitting there eating it like it was applesauce. I love apple butter.
Oh, wow.
Made fresh, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
It just smells so good when you're making it too.
The cinnamon, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I will
It's
probably be doing that in, maybe I won't be doing it. My apples will be done like the middle to end of September. And then I'm like, oh, nope, I'm going to be out of commission. I'll have somebody else make my apple butter.
Oh, yeah.
I made spice pear jam a few years ago with our pear
Ooh.
trees, but we've got to getting on some squirrels because they have wreaked havoc with our pear trees. And I was hoping I was going to be able to get some pears off of the trees this year, but before I could even get to them, the squirrels had already gotten everything.
That's annoying.
I think I just opened up my last jar of the spice pear jam, and oh my gosh, that stuff is good in cottage cheese. It's good on toast. It's good on biscuits. Oh, it's so good. So good.
We can grow pears here in Iowa, but I don't have a pear tree. I think we planted one, but it didn't take
Mhm.
off.
Yeah, I'm not for sure what kind of pears these are, but I know the first year we were here and got the harvest, I mean, we had 5-gallon buckets out of the yin yang of so many pears, and we were sitting there peeling them by hand, and me and my husband were like, what did we get ourselves into? What?
Yeah.
Pears, they ripen off of the vine.
Mm-hmm.
They ripen off the tree. And so when you sit there and mess with them, they're hard, and it's just, yeah. So I put up 10 quarts of apple butter last year, none this year though. I love apple butter. I need to get some apples and make some apple butter. It's been a couple years since I've done that.
I think you should.
I used to love making homemade apple pies, which I can't eat now. At least not that type. I can
Yeah.
try, maybe a different type and very few apples. But
Mhm.
my mom had this famous apple pie. She just made it so well. And then, of course, I made it for many years. And I miss it because that was one of my favorite desserts.
Well, and then you've got like the memories with it.
Yes. Oh, and that reminds me, I also would make, pumpkin pies. My dad, when he was still around, every like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'd go there and I'd bake them, or bake him and my brothers like pumpkin pie and apple pie. So we'd make it that day. And the last Thanksgiving I had with my dad, it was crazy, you guys. I made the pumpkin pie and I left out an ingredient. I don't know what I left out. I left something out. So I bake it. I'm all excited to get it out of the oven, and it looked horrible. Like,
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what I did to it, but I'm like, I can't remember. It was an ingredient, and I'm like, oh no, I left that out. And my dad, he's like, it's okay, Jessie, it's okay. So he goes to eat a piece later, and he's eating it, and you could tell in his face it's like not the best, but he's like,
Yeah.
this is really good, Jessie. It's really good. It's okay. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I love that memory. I could just cry when I think of it because it's just so sweet of him, He didn't want me to feel bad.
Yeah, it happens. We all make mistakes, and baking is one of those things that if you don't have it to a T with certain things, it's like everything fails with it.
Yes. Yes.
Good morning, Mama Winch. How are you? I was just in your life.
Good morning.
I wonder, it's been a while since I've made pumpkin pie from scratch. So I know you put egg, obviously pumpkin puree. Is it flour? Do you put baking soda or baking powder in it too?
Oh, it's been a while since I made it. I think one of those, I can't remember.
Because that might have been something that you left out.
Yeah, it could have been.
Or
I
like
wish
if
I
you
could
get
remember
them
what it was.
confused.
Yeah, you never know.
I know my husband, he begs for it. Pumpkin roll. He won't eat anything else pumpkin but pumpkin roll. Other
Oh,
than
really?
I have gotten him to eat pumpkin muffins, but he begs for pumpkin roll every year and sometimes twice out of the year. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it.
Do you put cream cheese frosting in it, or do you do a different kind of okay?
Cream cheese. Yeah, cream cheese. Yep. I have a hard time with making, for whatever reason, making buttercream. It always splits. Every time I make it, it always splits. And I know they always say, you gotta let your cream cheese come to room temperature and your butter to room temperature. No, it don't work for me. It's like it's got to be freezing cold in order for it to actually work. You just got here. What the heck, Mama Winch? Already running. Already running. That's okay. Thank you for coming in, Mama Winch.
Yep.
It's good to have you. So you guys got any plans today?
I just have I don't even remember. I was gonna do some cleaning today, and then I'm gonna try to do maybe a tutorial for my channel.
Oh, what?
A tutorial.
Tutorial. Ooh, what kind of tutorial?
A granny square.
A granny square. Ooh. What about you, Shannon?
Well, I have to run errands because I have like zero food in my house. That's not true. I have ingredients, but
nothing to make with.
Yes. So we need to do that, and I think we're gonna debate whether I'm not sure. We talked about going to visit my father-in-law in the care center he lives in, but that just all kind of depends on how things are going today.
So, is he the one that's got the Parkinson's?
Yeah, and dementia. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, some days are better than others. So,
yeah. I think for us today, it's my husband. He's at work right now, so he's getting overtime. But I think today is just going to be kind of a relaxed day.
That's all right, though. That's good.
Yeah, I got cleaning done over the week, so I don't have to worry about that this week.
Nice.
It's just going to be. I do need to go out and mow, but this rain. Oh my gosh, I know Jesse knows, but
yeah,
this rain has been off and on, off and on, off and on. It does not want to make up its mind. And then I'm so glad. I don't know if you've heard, Jesse, but Hurricane Aaron.
I saw a little bit of that. Yeah, is that supposed to be hitting?
No, I think they were thinking it was going to hit, but I think it's going to start drifting off to more north and actually stay into Atlantic, which I am so glad for, because if it hits landfall, they're thinking it's going to be a category 4 hurricane. And with all of this rain that we're having right now, I mean, it would just be a disaster. So I'm glad, and I hope it stays in Atlantic.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, because I know last week, or maybe the beginning of this week, we had flash flooding. I don't know about if you did or not, but
I know we had I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. I don't always look at the weather app, but I'm pretty sure I saw flash flooding, but I know we had a lot of rain. Yeah, it was crazy. And it was like, I'm telling you, when the rain comes down here, it comes down. Like, I mean, we've had times when I was in Wisconsin where we'd have obviously rain come down, but it's so different here. And not just that, like, we were driving yesterday, and this happens so often here where all of a sudden, it's sunny and beautiful clouds, and all of a sudden you get this burst of a downfall of rain. Like, where did this come from? And then it's gone. So it's crazy.
Yeah, you're closer to the equator, so you get more of those tropical storms.
I suppose, right?
Yeah. My husband, he would tell me that in Florida, it was like every time at 5 o'clock, you better be packing up because it's raining. It might rain for only like 10 minutes, but it's where it's kind of like almost like an island type of thing down in Florida, but where it's just so, I guess, narrow, not really narrow, but you're ocean on both sides. So the storms just kind of pass through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm glad that it's making its way in the other direction and not coming this way, because especially if it's going to be a hurricane category 4, that could be very traumatic. Or not traumatic. Well, yeah, traumatic. I was thinking dramatic.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what makes me nervous about being down south, the hurricanes.
Yeah.
And when we first moved here shortly after, there was the Hurricane Helene, right? Is that how you say that?
Hmm.
And obviously it was just a tropical storm here, but it was a bad one. And all night long, the winds were crazy. It sounded like, I don't even know, it sounded like a weird, eerie sound all night long. And I could not sleep. And I'm like, I was scared out of my mind. It was crazy.
Every time we get a notification that there's a possible hurricane here, I start to freak out because I didn't grow up around hurricanes and all this kind of stuff. So my husband, he's like, whatever. He's a Floridian. He's used to it, but I'm like freaking out. I'm like, it's gonna flood. It's gonna flood. It help that we're in swamp country, so I mean, everything is very low, and it just, you never know when things are going to pop off. So it's North Carolina and Tennessee. I mean, you would never expect them to get as bad as they did last year with Helene. But I mean, there was people that lost their homes. People, got caught up in that river and just disappeared. It was very, very sad last year. Very sad. And even still today, I mean, I don't think they fully recovered. So
yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. And what they're saying is, who is it that donates or organizes when there's a national disaster?
Oh, is it FEMA?
FEMA, I think it is. But they're saying that from all of that they don't even have the funds. If something was to hit here, they don't have.
You're just out of luck.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but I'm pretty sure there would be something to get around that. But we're in
crazy
hurricane peak season. Fun. So, do you ladies have anything new coming to your channel? I know Jessie's got a tutorial that she's going to be working on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if I have to get some planning done, really. It's been a struggle just because I'm dealing with so many health issues right now, so I'm just, it's hard. But I'm trying, and it's terrible because it bugs me because I used to get up a video every week for the longest time, or sometimes more. But since the move, I have not been able to, and I want to try to get back there, but someday. Hopefully soon.
We all have a life outside of YouTube, and we all deal with things. So, I mean, you do what you can, and if you can't do it, then I mean, you're doing the best you can. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
it's supposed to be fun, and if you're forcing yourself to do something, that's not fun.
Yeah, so it's like I have to wait till days where I feel like, okay, I think I can handle recording a video today, and just take it one step at a time, even though inside I'm just like, I want to get more videos up, and I love crocheting and knitting and everything, but I just don't always have it in me. There's days where I just can't. So I'm like, I can't, really take a lot of the stress right now. So I'm just like, I'm allowing myself to take it one day at a time. Don't put too much pressure on myself, and just, you know, I'll do what I can while I'm trying to heal my body and go
And
from there.
that's the most important thing, is you take care of yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like I've told you before, you know, your subscribers, and I've told Shannon, your subscribers will understand, hopefully. And if not, then maybe
then you don't need them anyway.
Yeah, I know the it seems like I have a lot of subscribers and viewers that understand, and they're there. And I mean, I know they would like me to put up more videos, which I will get there. But I'm so thankful for, you know, the community and how great they are.
Good.
And understanding. Yeah.
What you got going on, Shannon?
I am frantically trying to get ahead, but also not getting ahead at all. So I have now officially 1 month until I'm having my surgery. I'm having a hysterectomy, and I'm like, I wanted to get enough ahead that I could have a few weeks done ahead of time and just not, you know, just have stuff go up without even thinking about it. But we'll see. I'm not going to hold myself to that. I'm going to get what I can done and then just be okay with whatever that amount is.
Good.
Right now, I'm only 1 video ahead.
Hey, it happens.
That's good though. That's good.
It's really hard to get caught up, because it's almost kind of like a never-ending battle. You get caught up, and then as soon as you get caught up, it's like you gotta play catch up again. I mean, it's a never-ending battle.
I'm always like, I'll work, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to rest, and then next thing I know, it's been 5 days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta work again.
Yeah. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? She's in Illinois, isn't she? I think so.
Michigan, maybe?
I know
maybe Illinois? I was thinking Michigan.
I know she's up your way.
Uh-huh.
I was in her chat one day. She's like, I think me and Shannon I need to get a hold of Shannon and
road trip.
Yeah, and she's like, we need to take a trip to Hirschner's. I said, I'm pretty sure Shannon will like that.
Yeah. Do you know Erin from Crafting Kitty?
Yeah.
She lives in Iowa, but she apparently used to live like 1 or 2 blocks away from Hirschner's. Like just down the road, she said. So that is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I have, for the most part, a good sense of containment, can control myself, but I would be probably at Hirschner's every day just to even window shop.
Oh yeah. I would be like, anytime I drove by, I would be like, well, I better just pull in, see what's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sign over the deed to my house. Just
which you weren't too far from Hirschner's when you lived in Wisconsin, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I was only, I don't fully remember, but maybe an hour and a half, no, maybe 2 hours away, somewhere around there. And I never went. And my plan was to go, but then the year I planned to, we're like, hey, maybe we should move to South Carolina. So then I couldn't find the time because we were so busy.
Isn't there in May? I thought it was maybe North Carolina. Isn't that where the U.S. Yarnspirations is based out of?
I'm not sure.
I think so. I think I've heard of that. It's either, I want to say North Carolina, or it might be Texas. I don't know.
Yeah, because I know they have like the Canadian branch of it, but I swear there was like, I could be hallucinating, but I swear it was North Carolina. But
I know there's a it's not really called a yarn factory, but a warehouse in North Carolina. I don't know exactly where, but I know there is one because I wanted to take a tour. I think they did more of actually processing the wool than actually creating. They might have actually created the yarn there. I don't know. But I did some research a few years ago and wanted to take a tour when my husband was working at the cotton gin. We just never did. So
I got some depressing news yesterday. So I am more bummed out about this than I was about Joann's. But so I had a video that I put out like maybe a couple months ago, and somebody commented on it yesterday. And they said that they were looking for a replacement for Wool Warehouse. And this was my video on Linda Hobby and Hobie. And I was like, what? Because, Wool Warehouse is suspending all of its shipments to the U.S. They're not going to be shipping to the U.S. anymore.
What?
And I loved Wool Warehouse.
I've been wanting to try them, so now I'm not going to be able to.
So yesterday I was panicking, and I filled up a giant cart, and it was like $200 and some. Then I was like, whoa. And then I got it down to like $150. And then I was like, whoa. And then I got it down to like $120. And then I looked to see what the shipping was, because I would have to do like expedited. And, $57. So I gave up my dream of getting one last order from them.
$57 to have it expedited to you?
That's
crazy. To get it out
crazy.
before like the deadline.
Holy crap. So Spring is saying that Premier Yarn is in South Carolina.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So Jesse, we need to figure out where it's at, and then we need to plan a trip.
That would be fun.
More likely, it's probably in, I don't know. Let's say Charleston, maybe? I don't know. Let's see.
Charleston.
Yarns. I want to do some research.
Diane says it's in Charlotte, a few blocks away from her.
Premier Yarns or Yarn Solutions?
I think Premier. So can you go tour it, Diane? Like, do they let people in?
Oh,
Ooh, yes, she says
that would
yes.
Be cool.
Good morning, Diane. How are you? Let's see. Yep, it's in Charlotte. Premier Yarn.
They don't allow it?
They don't. Oh, man.
Dang it.
Dag on it.
There aren't any cool factories by me, so.
He said, I will have to do
nighttime ops.
Sneak in there, sneak some yarn.
Show up with your night vision glasses.
Yeah. Speaking of that, PJ ended up getting some night vision goggles because we're still trying to figure out what the heck was getting in the chicken coop. I mean, we've set traps, we set live traps, and everything. I mean, he set out, and we cannot capture whatever the heck has gotten into our chicken coop and is still coming around. So he's like, I want to get some night vision goggles. I said, okay. Well, he got them in yesterday. And so he's sitting there messing with them in the house and everything. I said, I will totally laugh my butt off if you're sitting there using them in the house and next thing you know, you just see a random face or something.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, that's creepy.
Because I think there's something else in the house again. He's been seeing some shadows, and I've been seeing some shadows. So I think there's something else in the house again. But I'm just like, I'm going to sit there and die laugh when you're just sitting there messing with them, and then boom, just a random face pop up. Because he's not that type that it's very, very hard to scare him. He's the one that usually scares you. And so, yeah, something scaring him like that, I'm like, haha, score.
Did I ever tell you that for like 2 years, when my husband was in grad school. We were pretty broke, and we lived in this old building, and the upper level was an apartment, but the lower level was a funeral home. Did I tell you that?
Yes, you did tell. I think you were talking about that when we had our spooky little
Oh, yes,
live last year.
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
It was, they only had, like, they had a nicer, larger funeral home somewhere else in the town. And they held most everything there, and they didn't do any of the like embalming or anything where I lived anymore. And it was really quiet. There was only like 2 bodies the entire time we lived there, and it was quiet as a mouse, so I never had any problems.
I couldn't think about living over top of a funeral home or like a morgue or anything. That would be, or even close to a cemetery. Well,
yeah, me either.
Actually, my in-laws, property up towards their gate, they actually have like a little cemetery for, I can't remember what the family's name was, but there's like a little cemetery. And I remember there was one time me and my husband were up there talking, and he parked us right into the cemetery. And I'm like, we need to get out of here because I'm very sensitive to that type of stuff. I said, I'm telling you right now, I see shadows. We need to get, no, you're fine. There's no, your eyes are playing. No, I'm telling you, there is something here. I'm telling you. But,
my in-laws were having trouble. They were trying to sell their house, and it was built in like the late 1800s. But the one of the problems was there was a giant headstone in the backyard. So this was in town, but the town was like, it's very small. It's like a few hundred people. But there's this headstone. It was just like knocked over and big, and it was like inscribed and everything on it. So they actually had to do like research to prove that the guy was buried somewhere else. And nobody ever knew why the headstone was there on the property. But they did finally sell the house. So,
Wow.
but yeah, they had to prove there wasn't a guy there.
weird.
Yeah.
They make quiet neighbors sometimes. Depends. So I'm gonna look up and see if yarn inspirations.
Lynn, when I lived in that funeral home, I was living in Rock Island, Illinois. So I don't know how far you are away from the Quad Cities.
I have to look up where it is. Your inspiration warehouse. So all U.S. orders are fulfilled directly by their in-house distribution. Ooh, I cannot say that word today.
Distributed?
Yes. Team based in Albany, Georgia.
Okay.
So their other warehouse in the United States is Albany, Georgia. That's Yarn Inspirations.
Okay.
Albany, Georgia.
Yeah, I liked living there, Lynn, but I don't, there's not really a lot of reasons to go there, I don't think. Oh, that's neat, Spring. Yeah, Waterloo would be about an hour and a half from where I'm at. Yeah.
So since we're talking about, or was talking about yarn, I am looking at possibly adding more yarn into my stash because there's slim pickings there. And I wanted to ask you guys, because I know Shannon, you do a lot more research. Where is a good place? I know you're like nitpicks, everything nitpicks just about, but where would be what would be a good website to actually get a good amount of yarn for fairly cheap or good quality?
Well, it was Wool Warehouse, but that ain't happening now. I do really like Knitpicks and We Crochet. So they're the same company. We Crochet has a lower shipping threshold. So it's like 45 for free shipping, where I think Knitpicks is like 65 or 75. But they do have pretty regular sales, but I know you do like natural fibers, and they do have a lot of natural fibers, a lot of different wools, a lot of different types of wools, a lot of like fingering weight. And so I know I do sound kind of obsessed, but I do really like that. And then if you shop the sales, I do really like that Linda Hobby. It's like LINDEHOBBY. And it is from Europe, but I think it's like $5 or $6 shipping. It's not bad.
Wow.
And they have a lot of like European yarns. I have found there are some really great deals if you buy what is on sale that month. So, as far as like cotton and wool, and I mean, there's some stuff that's definitely spendy on there. But like they have their own Linda Hobby brand, and it seemed the stuff I ordered I really liked. So
Yeah, I don't necessarily care for like what fiber type it is.
okay.
It's more of like the weight. I like DK and under is typically what I aim for. And I mean, I've looked on Knitpicks, I've looked on, I think, Premiere, I've looked on a few different websites, and I just feel like I can't find exactly what I'm wanting on there, or they don't have.
Tell me
like,
kind of what.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just want more solid colors, I guess, or because I'm like you, I gravitate towards the more neutral colors, and but I don't want to pay an outrageous price either, but also get kind of like a bang for my buck type of thing.
Yes.
And like I obviously gravitate towards the gradient style yarns as well.
I'm going to grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
And just how I am is if I can't see it in person, if I can't feel it in person, I don't know whether I'm going to actually like it or not. And that's
that way too.
I prefer to actually buy in person, but our local yarn store, or my local store, yarn store closest to me is all the way in Myrtle Beach. So, I mean, that's an hour and a half away from us. And then Hobby Lobby, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know, they're slim pickings as far as DK and under.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even Michael's too. So,
yeah.
Okay, so if you were wanting like budget yarn, I really like Hirschner's Afghan yarn. This is a sport 2-weight. That's sport weight, right?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. Well, it's a 2-weight.
You're asking the wrong person here.
It's all acrylic. I think this is about 200. You would think with the readers I could see, but I'm having trouble. It's 244 yards, and these are like $2.50 for these.
Okay.
And there is a ton of solid colors. I do really like this yarn, but again, it's a budget acrylic, but it is fairly soft. Okay. Now, at Knitpicks, my favorite one is this Stroll. So it is a sock yarn. It is 75 superwash merino and 25% nylon. Okay. And like I've even made some stocking caps out of this, which takes forever with fingering weight yarn, but I love how it looks. I love how it turns out, and I love how it feels. And I want to say when I buy these, they're usually on sale for like, I think like $3.50 to $5, somewhere in there. And these are 231 yards. On Linda Hobby, you can get drops. So drops is a great like budget friendly yarn too. I used to get it at Wool Warehouse as well, but I have gotten it at Linda Hobby. And so this is a 50-gram ball. It is, I used to make fun of my mom for having to like stick everything out here to read, but now I'm doing it. It's 230 yards. It's 65% wool and 35% alpaca. This is Flora. And I think I paid about $3 for this. So Drops has a lot of very affordable, and pretty much all of them, I don't really see a lot of 4-weight or Aran weight. I see a lot of like 2 and 1 weight. And then they have like a chunky 5-weight one, but they have cotton, they have wool, a lot of natural fibers. And yeah, I do really like Drops.
Okay.
But yeah, you will have to get that one from Linda Hobby now.
Okay. Because, I'll do research and I'll find things that I like, and then it's well, can I find something similar somewhere else that might be a little bit cheaper? And then you just start going down a rabbit hole. And then for me, it just gets to the point where it's overwhelming, and then I give up, and then I don't want anything. And so, like, I don't know if you heard me talking to Jessie, but and I've said it before, if I can't see it or feel it in my hands, I don't know if I'm going to actually like it or not. So having somebody else that knows or other people that know, then I can get a better idea. Yeah.
I would say, like, with the Hirschner's Afghans, it's what you would expect with an acrylic. It's definitely way softer than a Super Saver or something like that. But it feels like acrylic. The Drops, I have several different types of Drops. This is just the one I saw right away. It feels like wool. It doesn't feel like hard and scratchy, but it feels like wool. And then like the Stroll, I love. It is so soft and squishy, and you could just like cuddle up with it.
They also have the Stroll on Knit Picks, the actual fiber as well.
Yes. So you can dye it. But yeah, if you're looking at Knit Picks, go over to We Crochet instead, because it's the same company. They have more crochet patterns, they have more crochet hooks, and the shipping threshold is lower. So, but yeah, this was by far my favorite Knit Picks.
Okay. I know there was another website, I think it was called like yarns.com.
Oh yeah, because that's Webs, I believe. Yeah. I haven't ever bought anything off of there. I've looked a whole bunch of times, but I haven't ever bought anything.
What website was that? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Which site were you guys just talking about?
Webs. It's yarn.com.
Okay, I haven't bought anything there either.
I think it's called like Webs Superstore. But yeah, yarn.com.
Okay.
Good morning, Mountain June. How are you? Yeah. It's just...
I am like kind of on the fence about Hobie. The order I did order from there, I really liked the stuff I got, but the prices seem high on a lot of stuff. So that one's a tough one for me.
Yeah.
I have a cart at Linda Hobby filled up right now that I haven't purchased, but there's it's called Yarbo Cookie Yarn, and it's a big cake, and it's on sale right now at Linda Hobby for $7, and its normal price was $9, and on Hobie it's like $15 regular price.
Oh, wow.
So there is,
that's a big difference.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, because I like a lot of the Hobie yarns, not necessarily like them, but like just the look of them. And I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to go to Hobie, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. And then I got to looking at prices, and I'm like, I'm not paying $22 for.
I know, and it turns out all the ones I like are like $38, and I'm like, I just can't.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Sometimes I see. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying it's one thing like when I went to like the Spinners and Weavers Guild, or when I've bought like hand dyed and hand spun yarn, because it's like someone made that, but when it's commercially made, I'm like, I can't bring myself to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. And sometimes I'll see sales for Hobie, when you're scrolling Facebook or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then I go to their actual website and they have the sales. So I made only one purchase from them. And it was the Hobie twist yarn, which I absolutely love it. But I only bought it when it was on sale. I think it was still like $13, but that was the sale price, because normally I think it was like around 30. So I couldn't spend 30 on it. I just couldn't.
I know.
I had my dad's ex-girlfriend. She had asked me to make a kind of like a real life. She wanted to kind of look like one of those bear rugs. And I'm like, okay, so what kind of yarn are you like wanting? Are you just wanting me to use like an acrylic yarn? Are you wanting to be more like fluffy and real like how are you wanting it? Because depending on how you're wanting it is going to depend on the price.
Yeah.
So she said she wanted to be more real life and use more of like the faux fur. And I was like, okay, just to let you know, it's going to be a pretty penny here. And I said, I cut her a deal. If you just pay for the yarn or the materials, then that's good enough for me. So the only thing that I can find that was at reasonable price was the Teddy yarn from Hobie. And I mean, even that, I think for like 12 skeins, I mean, granted they're small skeins, but it was like $150. I'm like,
yeah. Wow.
Ridiculous. But I mean, she didn't mind. So, but
it's gives you that little pit in your stomach when you're like, oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I mean, if I was to actually charge her like I usually charge, I mean, you're talking about a $300 blanket, just that's not that big, that you could actually probably go find an actual bear, real life bear hide, and probably pay the same exact money, maybe a little bit more, but yeah. It's handmade, so that's what she wanted.
Well, that's good. That's good. She got what she wanted.
Exactly. Yeah, their prices are just outrageous to me. And then you got to pay the shipping costs and everything. It's just to me.
And I didn't find. I think when I ordered, the shipping was like $5, so it wasn't terrible. But like I said, the stuff I liked was just definitely out of my. And if I'm going to spend, like, oh no, this isn't a good example. This was only 23, but if I'm going to spend that much, it's going to be something handmade.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've really like the yarn art, the flowers and stuff.
Yes.
I like those. I've tried. I ended up winning a few years ago Cotton Kings, and that's what I did the Pretty Please with Cherries on Top shawl in.
Yep.
And I mean, just the Cotton Kings, or at least that one, the yarn wasn't twisted. It was just sitting parallel. And it was just so hard to work with. And then I tried the yarn art and was in hopes that it wasn't going to be the same. And thankfully it wasn't. But I love the yarn arts. I love the colorways that they have. I know you used one recently too.
Yes. And I was in love with it.
Yeah. So
I was like, how many more things can I make out of the same colorway without it being weird?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jessie.
I was gonna say I used it with Cyd's shawl, the Obsidian Daydream shawl, which is beautiful. I still have to weave in my ends and block it, but it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Do you have it on you? Do you want to share it off?
I do.
Just prepared.
It's kind of sitting on my table here.
I know you said that you had got it done, but I haven't seen the fully.
Yeah. So this again is not weaved in or blocked, but here
That's okay.
it's kind
I
of.
love those colors.
Yeah, I love
those.
it too.
You did
I
good.
love. Huh?
You did good.
Mhm.
Thank you. I really love it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it would have had more of. I would have had more of the blue in here. What I had to do, because I realized I was almost done, so I wanted more of this darker blue in here, so I cut the yarn and then I kind of like
Yeah.
started the darker colors sooner. So at least I got some in there.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
I really love it.
There you
So
go. Well, I appreciate you for working on that and sharing it off every once in a while and all that.
well, I appreciate your videos on it, your
Absolutely.
tutorials.
Hopefully it was kind of easy to understand. I have that hard time making sure I'm not over explaining or under explaining. So hopefully everything was smooth sailing.
It was good. I think you did really well.
Yeah, that shawl, oh my gosh, that caused me to like want to just break down and cry because recording it was just I think I spent almost every day for 3 weeks straight recording.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's because I had to record every
step.
Yeah, so
yeah.
yeah, I was like done after that shawl. So
I can
Gail,
just imagine.
yeah, it really took me out. So Gail is saying, good morning, ladies. Have you ever bought from Little Knits? They have fabulous yarn. And she is saying, good morning to Spring, Lynn, and my chat just jumped. What the heck is going on here? What the heck just happened?
I have not bought from Little Knits. I have creeped on their website so many times, but I've never actually purchased.
Yeah, I don't remember if I don't think I purchased from Little Knits, but I think I did from. No, I don't think I purchased from. Gosh, I get those two confused, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Are you getting confused with Knit Picks?
Yes. So I think I purchased from Little Knits once, but not Knit Picks.
Okay.
I think. But I know I have yarn. I'm gonna mess with my stash here. I can't even see straight this morning. It's crazy.
You're kind of doing a Shannon there, where you're holding it far away.
Yeah, I'm like, because my vision's so blurry this morning, so I'm like, okay, maybe I know, you guys. I think I need glasses, and I haven't gone to get them checked. I don't know. When I came here, I had to get a new driver's license. I do not know how I passed the eye test because every letter was so blurry I could hardly make them out. And there were 3 letters I could not figure out. And I'm like, okay, well, I think they're these things. I'm going to guess. And I passed. But this is the thing. I really should get a good eye exam. And thankfully, my husband does most of the driving. So, but anyway, this is terrible. That's what that is. It really. Well, okay, I don't know. It doesn't say, but I think this is from Little Knits, and it's called Patcha. I know it's 50% mulberry silk and 25% Super Kid mohair and 25% wool, made in Peru.
It looks amazing and super soft.
I like
it. Is very soft, and I don't know. I think I have 4 of these, and I've had them for a while, and I haven't done anything with them. But I just love it. It's so hard when I get like hanks of yarn because I find they're so beautiful, and to take them apart, I'm like, I don't want to ruin them.
I know.
My problem is they look pretty in a hank, and then whenever you go to cake them up, and where they're so stripy.
Yes.
And I'm not a big stripy yarn person. That's where I have a hard time.
Yeah.
I like more of, I guess, if it's speckled.
Ooh, yeah.
Because it's more, I think, a few years ago, I got one from Hobby Lobby that was a little bit more speckled, or the stripes were more sporadic
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and wasn't so overwhelming. But
I'm the
that's
same way. Yeah. I
that's
don't like too stripey.
yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
a crazy yarn looking crazy yarns. My when you were talking about like having to do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. I was trying to go back into comments, and for whatever reason, screens are already small on the phone, and it just like got smaller, and now I don't know how to fix it. So I'm like, can
Oh,
barely
no.
even see like what people are saying in the chat, but my laptop is finally working now.
Okay, good.
That's good.
So
Yeah,
y'all are
so
just
Jesse, all you need to do is go to the dollar store and just pick up some readers. That's all I do. Like,
Oh,
I'm
really?
wearing my contacts so I can see far away. But then, yeah, after I turned like 46 or 47, I had to get the readers, and I just stash them everywhere in my house.
Yeah, well, the weird thing is usually it's things further away that I'm struggling to see. But this is the first time I'm looking at something close up and it's blurry too. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
something's weird here.
So it's not weird. It's just us getting older.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, they say like after 45, that's a pretty normal thing. So what changed me was that I was in like Walmart, and I couldn't read any expiration dates on food or like ingredients very well. And I was like, oh. So I went to Dollar Tree and got a bunch of readers, and now I just have them, and now I can see labels again.
Wow, that's a good idea. I might have to do that.
So much easier.
Yeah, right.
well, if it makes y'all feel any better, I'm practically blind as a bat thanks to my
Yeah.
mom. So
I definitely am without my contacts, where mine's nearsightedness, so I can't see anything far away.
yeah, that's how I am. I guess we'll just start calling each other the three blind mice.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cute. That would be cute.
That's funny.
If we all gotta sit there and wear our glasses.
Yeah,
Every
I'm
last-
gonna have to get a pair, I guess.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Three blind mice.
Well, see, my problem was when I was at the eye doctor last year, I didn't realize that my prescription wasn't like strong enough, and she didn't really explain it in a way that I understood. Like, she didn't use the word bifocals, and she wasn't obvious enough. She didn't say, Shannon, when I up your prescription, you will need bifocals. She didn't say that. So like, I think she was hinting at it, but I was selectively not hearing that. And she said, well, do you have trouble seeing your phone? And I said, no, I don't. But then as soon as I got the new prescription, I couldn't see my phone anymore. So that's when I knew I had to get the readers.
Yeah.
So I see Shannon Loves Purple just popped in. Thank you. She says that she's in Canada too, Toronto, Ontario. Hello.
Hello, hello. Mountain June is on her second virus shawl right now. I know, they are so addictive. I feel like it's like the perfect one that looks so much harder than it is. Like, I feel like it's got a lot of impact for the amount of effort that goes into it.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to exactly what row you're on and what you're doing. It's been a lot.
I can pretty much do that one in my sleep now. I'm like, woo.
Done so many times.
I know.
That's like your go-to.
It is. It really is.
I really loved your last one you made. Oh, I love all of them. But my gosh, those colors are gorgeous too.
Yeah. So that was that Yarn Art Flowers Moonlight that I got off of Amazon. Yeah. It's like it's almost like a purpley brown, and then it had like gold shiny all the way through it. And, yep.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I looked at it because they have another one. It's not the Moonlight. It's without the sparkle.
Okay.
And I think I have that one actually in my Amazon cart right now because I was like, that is right up my alley. So Lynn is saying she's like you, Shannon. She has a dozen of readers through the house as I continue playing readers.
I've got them in the car. I've got them at my desk at work. I've got them in my purse. Like they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And then Sharon is saying she's been here just lurking and she's knitting on the corn on the cob hat, which I think that is Spring's tutorial. I think she just published that not too long ago. I think it was this week.
Does it really look like corn?
I don't know. I mean, if you use yellow, I guess it could.
Well, you know, like my town just had its corn festival 2 weekends ago, so
there's a lot of texture in it.
Okay.
And so I guess I don't know the actual stitch itself, but I think it has, which Spring can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's got a lot of pearls in it, so it gives it that texture.
Gotcha.
And, I mean, it can look like corn on the cob. So
you did yellow, yeah.
Yeah. And then June's saying, I am making this one for my mom, the stroll tweed yarn and rabbit and stripes in Persian blue. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. See, June loves the stroll too. It is such good yarn. We see two recommendations for stroll.
I guess I need stroll. I need to get strolling and get some stroll.
You do.
Stroll my way over to, what is that, on Knit Picks?
Or We Crochet, either one. Mm-hmm.
She said it's the corn on the cob stitch just in the round.
Mm. Yeah, so I was telling Cyd, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, I live in the middle of nowhere in the town near me. They have a whole weekend called Corn Days. And so, like, they have music and stuff and, like, fireworks and to celebrate corn. Like, if you go up to the park and they've got it roped off, and if you pay $5 to get in, you can just eat corn on the cob, like, just as much corn on the cob as you want. I think they got, like, it was like 140 dozen cobs delivered or something like that.
Wow, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you say that or mention that, I think of that little meme, and I think I sent it to you. It's corn.
Yes.
So Rebecca is saying she's learned how to do a rectangular granny square. Awesome.
That's awesome.
You know, I made it up earlier, but then I thought I'll wait till the fall. But I did a rectangular granny square and I made it real long, and then I closed it up so it's like a little shrug. It was kind of like the cocoon where you do like a square granny square. But yeah, this was the rectangle and I loved it. Like, you just got to make it big enough that it fits over your shoulders. But I thought that was a really fun thing to do a rectangular granny square out of.
Shrugs are so easy. So you literally make a rectangle and then you just sew up the side armholes. They are so easy. So she says, yes, it does look
like corn on the cob.
Nope, that's okay. I know what you're up to. Maybe. Yeah, I've been working on our ponchos that we're going to be showcasing next month, and then for Decade Divas as well.
So. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've been working on that project. Stuff for that too.
Yeah, and then I have a tutorial that's actually going to come out next week. That's my bluebird shawl.
Oh, I'm excited for that. Are you going to give us a sneak peek? Are you a teaser?
Yes.
Yay.
It's Very, very simple. It's another variation of corner to corner.
Okay.
But I wanted to make something very simple, which I'll have another video coming out explaining exactly what this shawl and why I designed it, or not necessarily why I designed it. Well, yeah, I guess I could say that why I designed it, but the meaning behind it, because it's going to be a little bit more inspirational than just a shawl. But yeah, this is the Bluebird. It's more of a shawlette, but you can make a shawl.
Pretty.
It's very, very simple. And like I said, it's just another variation of a corner to corner.
It looks like a little bit more open than the corner to corner I've done in the past.
Yes, it is. So it's a, so you do your like chain of 3, and then it's double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. That's all it is.
Okay.
So it's very, very simple. If you know how to do a corner to corner,
Yeah,
it would make sense.
No, it's very pretty.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's the, what yarn did I use? It's from
the color's pretty too.
Yeah, it is.
It's yeah, I love the coloring of it.
Yeah.
It's the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK weight. So
yes, yep. That's a pretty yarn.
It's the color Pretty and Peacock. Even though they don't remind me of peacock.
I have like a bunch of those that I've been holding on to, and I think that very color too. Just haven't done anything with it.
Well, now you know what you can do.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can make a shawl, you can make a shawlette. I mean, you can make it however big you want. It's just, in the tutorial, I show you how to do the corner to corner variation, and then you just go from there. So
that's cool.
Very, very simple.
Yeah, very cool.
I didn't even put a, because I love the edging. I love picking out edging and stuff like that for my shawls. That's like my favorite part. But this one, I didn't even pick one out because I didn't want to get too
complex. Yeah.
So, thank you. So Rebecca said she will send me a picture of the blanket I'm working on. Okay, go ahead, Rebecca. I am not going to be able to show it on live because I am on my phone, but you can share a picture with me if you would like. I get so like frazzled when I talk about my own like patterns online. It's like I don't know what to say. You know?
I get kind of the same way.
I get nervous.
Yeah, me too. But you do really well.
Thank you. I get like blushy. So how's your poncho coming along, Shannon?
I am working on it. I have one granny square done. It will be done, I swear to you. I just finished a different poncho last night, so it is next on my list. I have 28 days to finish it, my dear. 28 days.
Procrastination.
Yes. So my therapist explained to me that the reason I do that is because there is such thing as a what did she call it? A procrastination high. So like when you put something off till the last minute and then you get it done like in one big swoop, you're like, oh, all this serotonin because I did it. Woo! Yeah, she doesn't recommend doing it that way. She just identified it for me.
Yeah. Don't worry. I can be, I have to set myself a time frame because if I don't, it's going to get done at the last minute.
I get that.
Absolutely done at the last minute.
Let's see if I can see my granny square is over here or not.
Your one little granny square.
Yeah. I hope I didn't lose it.
Then I guess you're just gonna have to start over.
I know, that would be so sad.
The one granny square you got done, and you're just gonna have to start all over. Oh my god.
No, to ruin all of my progress.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna peek over here.
the probably 15 minutes it took.
I know.
I'm not a granny square person. I'm just not a granny square person. I can make one big granny square, but if I got to put them together, that's where you lose me. I don't like
putting. Well, see, I'll be honest. I hadn't made a granny square until just recently.
really.
I did it. Yeah, just the last few weeks. I finally started practicing with granny squares, and I actually really love it. But I haven't put them together yet. Some that I have made up. And that's going to be the part where I'm probably not going to enjoy so much.
Is it just a like basic, or is it a little bit more different
Just
than
a basic? I just made a basic. Yeah, the traditional. Well, like a solid granny square.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Rebecca did send me a picture.
I'm like out of
looks
breath,
pretty.
and I was starting to panic that I did lose it, but I got it. The end isn't woven in yet, but here it is.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you. It's made out of Knit Picks Brava yarn. So it's like a Brava tweed. So it's just an acrylic tweed, but it's pretty nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Give me. Hand it over.
Yeah, I was starting to breathe heavy there.
I'm glad you found it.
Yeah, me too. I have the problem where I shove stuff because, I get overwhelmed with the clutter, and then there's like a box or a bag, and I just shove everything in it, and then I forget where I shove stuff.
I do the same thing, yeah, a lot.
You little pack rat.
I know. And then if I can't see something, I forget it exists, so then I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
So, June is saying looks like a sunflower. Will you share in a video?
Yes, I absolutely will. So we will next month for our live. We are going to be showing our ponchos, and I will have like all of the info for that. And I got a couple projects you can make out of these. So, yep.
Well, I guess since you're sharing a sneak peek of yours, I guess I'll share a sneak peek of mine.
Well, this is barely a sneak peek. Imagine it right here.
It's still a sneak peek, though. I've been like determined, which I've got to get it done by before September 23rd, because it's also Ducky Divas. But this is what I've gotten done so far.
Is that your sneak peek of Decade Divas?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't tell anybody. But it's going to be kind of like
I think I know it, like where you do it in a big rectangle and then you sew it together.
Yeah, but I'm toying around with a few different ideas to elevate it even more to that.
Exciting.
That's so pretty.
That's all you guys get.
All right.
Wow. Now I'm wondering if I should show a sneak peek.
Do it. Do it.
We won't tell your secrets, I promise. And then go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead and then I'll show a sneak peek.
I was just gonna say that Rebecca Touched by Yarn is going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central.
Cool.
Let me see if I can drop her link in the chat. Go ahead, Jessie.
Oh. Well, sneak peek of one. And my cat's laying on my other little sneak peek. I think she thinks it's cozy. Come on, kitty. Oh, don't ruin it.
So,
here's a couple sneak peeks.
Ooh. Are you making a bag?
Wait, I was looking at my computer. I missed the sneak peek. Can I get it?
Bag on it, Shannon. Pay attention.
I was trying
Like
to
a
put
little
the
stitch
I was trying
marker
to
in
put
it
a
right now.
link for Rebecca, but I think I just said her name. So
Yeah.
ooh. I like
it's-
that's very Shannon colored.
It looked a lot like the same colors that you
It
were.
kind of does.
Oh, it almost does. Like, oh yeah, interesting.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
still got my ends all over the place here.
You mean like these ends?
Just cut them off. Nobody would know.
You know what?
Don't.
That I am, because this is just going to be for me. I am just going to snip them.
Shame on you. Shame.
But I've realized that is something that keeps me from finishing projects. Like for 2 years, I'll have something in a bin because I don't want to do the ends. And I asked my friend, I'm like, do you think if I paid your granddaughter like $1 per piece, I brought her like 10 items, she'd sew the ends in? And my friend was kind of disappointed in me. And she's like, oh, I'll just do it. I'm not going to make her though. That's ridiculous.
Hey, I'm not a. So this has been done for, I would say, at least good 2 weeks now. This morning, I just got done weaving in the ends because I was kind of anticipating and showing it off today. I was like, I better get these ends moving.
Yeah, I hate weaving in ends. And I have a knit shawl. The knit shawl I knitted way before I moved. It's been what, a year and a half ago or whatever it was, that still has ends to weave in, sitting in my closet.
Yep,
and I gotta get to it.
Yep, that's called pulling a Shannon again.
Yeah. Oh.
So Spring's umming at us. I don't know why she's umming at us, but she's umming at us.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like having ends for 2 years that we're not weaving in. I think more people do that than they cop up to, you know.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure there's a project in there in my tooth that's the only thing that it's waiting for.
Me and my ends, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what though? Like I feel like this high school girl, like she will come into my work and she'll file for me like 1 hour every other week. And I feel like if I offered her $10, she'd do it because she's financially motivated and she's in high school. So she doesn't get to do a lot of working. So, and she is also a knitter and crocheter.
Right.
Yep. My friend Jeanette tried for years to get her granddaughters to crochet or knit, and they didn't want to. And it's only been like in the past 2 years that they've really picked it up. And so they're like, right now, her granddaughters are like 17, 18. So it's really only been since they were like 16 that they started. And now she's just so excited. It's, and I've given them a bunch of my yarn that I bought that I just realized like I'm never going to use fluorescent pink yarn. Like that's just not me. I'm earth tones. And so like I gave them all that fun yarn and I don't know, I just feel good about it. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just pay her to weave my ends in for me.
Oh, Shannon, what are we going to do with you?
I know. Trust me, I have been asking that for 49 years. Somebody's been asking that for 49 years.
Okay.
So Spring said she did the at Shannon for not wanting to weave in her ends and passing the buck off to someone else.
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh, it's those small details. It's just it's fun when you're making stuff and then you get done and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, it's
I know.
You're done and now it's like you've got to seriously weave in you're at that final stretch and it's just.
I had someone in my comments write that they just leave them hanging and wear their garments anyway.
Really?
So will somebody see if that link for Rebecca, if you can actually click on it? I forgot to put a space.
I clicked on it and it says go to channel.
Yeah, mine does the same thing.
Oh,
to
it just
channel.
goes to your channel,
Oh.
Sid.
My
Yeah.
channel? Why is it going to my channel? It was her link. What the heck?
We aren't the most technology savvy here. We do okay, but we're not like up on technology.
Sometimes. Maybe now. Usually I don't have an issue, but that looks more correct. There we go.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Like
Yep,
that
that worked.
That link was not looking right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It worked.
Woohoo. So, Shannon,
Yes.
have you busted out your spinning wheel yet?
No. It is up here, and it's not in this room, but I look at it every day, and I did get the like leather cording you told me to.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it has not happened yet, but soon.
You keep on saying that.
I know.
I'm gonna give you the same every time. You keep on saying that.
So I had last weekend, my cousin came, and she is very like I wonder if I can, let's see if I can show you. So she makes like these robot sculptures, and then like I want to say a couple years ago on her honeymoon, she went to the Faroe Islands and she sent me some yarn. But some of her robots have like yarn on them and everything. And she's not interested in learning to crochet, but she was, because we were talking about like the spinning and all that. And she's like, oh, I could maybe get into that, but I don't know. I don't think she has a YouTube channel, so I can't really show you. But it's like on Instagram, it's Leebots is the name of the robots. Yep. But they're super cool. So she finds all these, like, she's been to Europe a bunch of times and she's bought all these like little tins, and then she's got like antique tins that are the robot bodies. It's just totally interesting. But yeah, she's got some yarn ones too.
Okay. I'll check her out. It's W-E like we. Not
nope,
like
L-E-E.
Lee.
Yes.
Leebots.
Okay. It sounded like you were saying Weebots. Like
sorry, Leebots.
Leebots.
I'll have to write that down. Check
Because
it out.
that's like her middle name is Lee. Nancy Lee.
Leebots. So, like, what kind of robots does she actually? Can you explain?
So they're not like functional. They're just like sculptures.
Okay.
I have one that she made for me out of an antique tin because I would never use MSG, but it's like a 1950s can of MSG. Like, because that used to be like people used to put that on their food, like as a straight up additive.
I think.
And so we were thrifting one day and she found that for me. But yeah, so here is like her homepage right here. So those are a couple cute little tiny ones.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can bring something else up here. So like the robots go, how come I'm the only one on screen right now? What the heck?
That's awesome.
You guys.
Shannon show now, didn't you know?
So yeah, like here is a bunch. I get you were probably made me big, but then I wish we knew how to do technology better. I'll see. I don't know if I can find a yarn one.
So what are they made out of? Those.
So she finds all sorts of found objects, like I said, the antique tins and all that stuff.
Oh.
But then she uses like okay, so here's one. I'll try to make this bigger. Here's one that's made out of cream of tartar. And then she's got like a whole bunch of wires and
Cute.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
like just like clamps and just all sorts of found stuff. And that one does have some yarn that is like made to look like flowers a little bit there.
Yeah. Very creative.
Yeah. But she's just one of those people that's like, I don't know, she just can do stuff like, you know how you just like, I just learned how to do stained glass, no biggie, or I just learned how to paint, she's just one of those people that picks that stuff up really easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, they go on vacation. She's got some from Faroe Islands, some from Oregon, some from Louisiana. Here's some from Iowa. Maybe some of these are from my house. I'll see if I can find one.
I should just leave you on solo.
No. Yeah. Okay. So this is funny. This is my house, but it's just a sunset. So you'd never know that was my house. But there's two robots looking out my front window at a
cute.
sunset.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
Mm-hmm. And then she's made like photographs and like greeting cards and some jewelry and stuff like that.
Mm.
Here's one of the robots buying me some cupcakes from this place is in Cedar Rapids. It's called That One Cupcake Place in Cedar Rapids, and it is amazing. If you like cupcakes. I even risked eating the dairy because they were so good. Okay, you guys can come back at any point here.
No, we're there.
Come on back.
We're gonna make you squirm a little bit. Make you squirm.
Anytime now. Thank you.
Sure.
You don't want to be in the spotlight, Shannon?
Nope, I don't.
Come on.
Thanks.
Come on. I mean, you were sharing with us, so I figured you just wanted to stay there.
No.
I
So,
know
like
my husband, he has... Shannon?
Oh, sorry. No, go on.
I'm teasing you. No, I was just going to say, my husband, he has, I don't know who made it for him, but he has a robot. It was made out of, I think it was bicycle parts.
Oh, cool.
He's got to do some work to it, but I mean, it's freaking cool looking. I don't know where.
Later on, I will maybe post a picture in my community tab, or I'll post it on your community tab of my robot.
Okay. But yeah, I don't even know where his robot is, or else I would go. I don't know if I would actually go searching for it, but not right now.
I just don't want to run downstairs and be out of breath to grab mine. And
more likely his is probably out in the shop, and if it's out in the shop,
you're never finding it.
No. He's just throw anything wherever, and I'm the everything has a place.
Yeah.
So
no, I gotcha.
Yeah, we're like
I totally understand that.
He drives me nuts.
No, this is 100% a 100% ADHD household. So I have particular places I throw things. And so if I can't find something, I know to look in those particular hidey places. And then my husband is just like, where did I put this?
Yeah. It's all the time. He's like, can't find my tool. I can't find this. I can't find that. And I'm like, well, if you would have put it back where it belongs, then maybe you could actually find it.
I just told my husband that the other day. I tell him that a lot too. I'm like, okay, if you put it in the same place, you'll find it next time.
That's why I have like my couple designated hidey spots. So I just know to look in those places frequently.
Yeah. And then like sometimes he will come in here and grab like my pair of scissors or something, or he'll grab something and I'm like, you better put it back.
You're never supposed to grab a lady's crafting scissors. That's a no-no.
Like I will watch him like a hawk. You better put them back because it's going to be a bad day for you if I can't find them.
I do the same. Like my husband will do that too. Well, he's better because a couple years ago he grabbed one of my really nice scissors and he was using it to cut tape to open boxes. And it totally wrecked it. And I'm like, well, there you go. I got to buy a new pair now.
It's on you, buddy. You did it.
I wasn't happy, but he's better now. But still, once in a while, I'll see something missing. I'm like, why is that missing?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but here is a picture of the yarn shop that Nancy went to in the Faroe Islands.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
They got a pretty good selection, it looks like.
Yeah. And a lot of it was like Faroe Island sheep. So it was like all local wool.
Wow.
Yeah. I have only ever been to one yarn shop. I mean, that wasn't a big box store. And it was down in Ames, Iowa, where Iowa State is. And I was a little disappointed. Like I looked at the pictures and it looked a lot bigger online. And then when I got there, it was pretty small. And I liked Malabrigo yarn. I think it's beautiful, but that was like all they had. And I thought there would be more. I was expecting a little more variety. And then like when I was looking at the hanks, it was like the ones I really loved that were like the colors I wanted. There was only like one hank of. So then I'm like, what do I do with this? I mean, it was okay. I mean, it's not like I won't ever stop there again if I'm in that city, but.
I know. Have you, Jesse, I know at one point in time you were down in Charleston. Have you gone to what is it called? Shoot. It's like Wool and Crazy or something like that. It's like a weird name in Charleston. No. It's a local. Don't go there. I mean, it's very, very disappointing. You will be wasting your time.
Oh, really?
I can't remember what the name is. I mean, the ladies were nice and everything. How they had it was separated. Most of it was fabric, and then the other half was like a little yarn selection. And to me, driving that far was a little disappointing to me.
Yeah.
Shot and
yeah, I think there's some that are like in Des Moines area that are like, LYSs, but I don't make it to Des Moines very often, so.
Yeah, it's called Wild and Woolly. There we go.
Okay.
To me, I was just kind of disappointed, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I can see why if they don't have much yarn, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, well,
Oh, sorry. Now we're talking at the same time.
No. So is that Fair Island sheep wool? Is it like, I haven't worked with it. Is it rough or?
It's pretty rough. I'll grab it.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us. You have a good weekend as well, sweetheart.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Yeah, so it just says made in the Faroe Islands, pure new wool. So this is 3 hanks like woven together here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean it feels woolly. I have a feeling this would felt very easy if I accidentally washed it.
Mm-hmm. So are the hanks, I know you showed them off before, is the hanks actually all twisted together, or is it just they've put 3 hanks, like
They
tied them together?
They tied them together.
Okay.
Or they like kind of interwove them. Because it's like there's 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just afraid to pull it apart more.
Yeah, because I know you were talking about that, I think the last live, and I'm like, how the heck do you twist 3 hanks together or whatever?
Yep, but it's definitely woolly. Like it's not this.
It's the, what is it called? It starts with an F. I can't even, it, without actually seeing the spelling of it, I can't pronounce it, but it's rough. I have some of it back here, and I've got to rewash it because whoever washed it did not score it 100%. There's so much lanolin still in it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you can
I feel like we need I don't know, like I cannot, like that's definitely a language that I cannot identify, so
So, Fair Island, wouldn't that be?
it is off of the coast of Iceland.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. It wouldn't be Dutch, would it?
I don't know. We need Ricky here.
Yeah. Surprised I haven't seen her today. Usually she pops in even just for a little bit. So there is Vima. Hello, Vima. How are you? Vima is in India, correct?
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's a good idea. Use Google Translate.
Right.
I will have to do that. I'm on my phone, so I can't right now, but
Cyd has disappeared.
yes, she did.
Seriously?
So I got I think I shared this in my members group, but I got some t-shirts, and I saw a thing on Instagram where this gal took the t-shirts and cut off the sleeves and then did granny stitches. So I went to the thrift store and got some shirts. Cool. And I think that I'm going to cut that off. So like just down here.
We can't hear you. I can't hear you, Shannon.
Oh, sorry. Keep talking. I can hear you.
I can't hear.
I can hear her. Can you see me? I
just spelled Jessie wrong. Sorry. I was trying to type fast.
I can't hear anyone.
Oh, I can hear Jessie. And now I can see Cyd now, and I can hear Cyd, but you were a black block.
Wait.
Vima can hear everyone. June can hear all of us.
Okay.
Wait, I think I hear you now.
I know I had.
Oh, now I don't. What?
Hold on.
Spring can hear and see all of us. We just can't apparently all see each other.
I can hear and see both of y'all.
Okay, so, I have both of you right now.
So Jessie.
So now I can hear Shannon, but I can't hear Cyd.
Maybe now?
I don't hear anyone.
Oh, shoot.
I can hear everybody. So it might be Jessie.
It might be you, Jessie.
Should I like... go out and come back?
Oh yeah, yeah. Pop out and come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I can figure that out.
Well, did you just hear me say that?
I hear you on and off, but I don't hear Cyd.
Okay.
And then sometimes I don't hear you at all either, Shannon. So it's very strange.
Well, so I hate to run, but I am going to have to pop off here in about 20 seconds. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't hear anyone
That's
now.
fine.
I'm like, we got to get out of here by 11. So that'll be about 15 minutes from now. So
that's right. You've got to
head up to my father-in-law. Oh, I think my dog is coming in to visit. Maybe I hear his little toenails.
Well,
Apparently
I think
Hey, buddy.
I think since we are having now technology issues, can't figure out exactly what's going on, I think I want to go ahead and shut this down.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming in and popping in. There's Jessie real quick. All right.
I hear you now.
Okay. I don't know if you heard what we were saying, but
I heard Shannon say she might have to go or something.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you want to stay live with me for a little bit longer, or would you want to go ahead and you got things to do, or you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'm fine either way.
Okay. So, I guess bye, Shannon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Nice to see you, Shannon.
Bye, Shannon. You have a good day. Safe travels. I didn't mean like right now. Grief. I guess she got a little salty about that. I give her a hard time all the time. Just so you guys know, for those who are new here, I give Shannon a hard time and she gives me a hard time. So.
Well, I'm glad I can at least hear you now. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck was going on. It was weird.
Yeah, it must have been my end, though, because I can hear you now.
Uh-huh. So, Shannon said that she got cut off early before she stopped.
Oh, no.
Technology has just been weird today. I mean, before this live, I was having issues with the internet and whatever was going on right then and there. I could hear both of y'all fine. Everybody could hear you guys fine, but I guess it was just you or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I know, like, when I accidentally clicked on, I got an email and accidentally clicked on it. And when I popped back in, when you guys said you couldn't see me, I think Shannon was talking and she was very glitchy. So that might have something to do with it.
Possibly.
So, for those who don't know you want to talk about your channel a little bit?
Sure. Well, my channel, I do have a lot of like beginner friendly tutorials for like stitches, some washcloths and some scarves and infinity scarves and things like that. So I want to get more tutorials up. It's just been tough lately, but I am going to be working on that. And then I do a lot of just sharing the projects I'm working on, knit or crochet, mostly crochet.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, that's what I have. I'd love to get into dyeing yarn and spinning yarn.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, I'm going to add that into the mix. So
It's always fun. It's so much fun. You'll enjoy it. It can be a little, when you first start spinning off, it could be a little aggravating, but once you get going, it's a breeze. It's a breeze.
yeah,
But you got
it looks like a lot of fun. That's for sure.
It is. It could be a lot of work too, depending on what you're willing to put into it. But it's very relaxing and very soothing. And I will sit here and spin, especially now that my daughter's in school, and just put on like meditation music or listen to like a motivational speech, and it really gets me through my day, especially like the harder days. So you'll enjoy it. You will.
I enjoy watching some of your videos where you're spinning yarn, or I'll see it on Instagram. I'm not always on Instagram but every once in a while I go and look. Now I have to get better at that because I have a Facebook group and an Instagram page that I have not been super active on at all. And I have to get better with that, but
It
either way.
happens. It happens. There's
Yeah.
times that I will sit there and I'll boom, 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 post on Instagram, and then you won't see anything for a couple weeks, and then it's boom, boom, boom again. So I'm bad about it too. So,
but it's so cool to see your like time lapse videos, or where you're spinning the yarn or doing things like that. I really love that.
I've got my Nano right here. I was spinning before we went live a little bit, but I'm trying to get all of those braids back
I
there.
can't hear you again.
Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me, or is that just on Jesse's part?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
What on earth?
I don't know. So we might go ahead and shut this down.
I will be right back again.
Okay. All right. But yeah, I'm in the middle of what I was explaining to Jesse. I have a bunch of braids back there that I dyed last year, and I've been trying to get those spun up so I can get them sold on Mercari. And yeah, I've gotten about 3 done so far out of 15, so I got a lot of spinning to get done. But one is the Harvest Moon. I have a total of 4 braids that will get spun up and sold at Mercari. I was talking to my Patreon members about if I can get them all spun up at one time before they get sold, then I'm going to make like a package deal. And then I just recently got done with this about a few days ago. This is the Ocean Eyes, and I think there is a total of 3 of these that I will be selling as well. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on my end. It's very weird.
I don't know either. It's just technology. It can be a pain.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Shannon and I, we've had an issue one time, but we figured out what that issue was. It was her husband grabbed her earphones and connected to her phone, her Bluetooth earphones, and I couldn't hear her, she couldn't hear me, but we finally figured out what was going on.
Well, that's good.
And I'm not very experienced at the downfalls of technology with the live just yet, so
yeah, I have a lot to learn myself. So.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. I mean, I only go live with Shannon every 3rd Saturday of the month, so we've only been doing that for I think about 1.5 years now. So between her and myself splitting the difference, even though it's been 1.5 years, we both don't have that much experience. So
yeah.
if sound a little off or like, what the heck are you doing? That's why. So what is everybody else working on today, or what plans do you have today? Today we just relaxing, not doing nothing. We did have plans. My father-in-law was supposed to come down here to drop my husband's old truck that got rolled a few years ago, and he's wanting to kind of rebuild it, but I think his stepdad is having to work on it a little bit before they can actually bring it down here. But things happen.
Yeah.
So June is saying that her mom saw the virus one with blue stripes out of shawl tree. Okay, that's what she's working on. Okay. I bet you that is going to be beautiful. I love fingering weight yarn. Love it. And Jessie popped out again. So
I don't know, Cyd. I don't know.
it must be your Wi-Fi or something.
It must be very strange. So I don't know if it keeps doing that. I might not be able to stay on longer because that will probably get annoying.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just seeing. Yeah, I might go ahead and shut this down.
Our headset's connected to you. We can hear both of you.
Oh,
I don't know how that happened.
my husband just told me. I think it's the same thing you and Shannon had, because he said he set up his headsets and he could hear us in his headsets.
So his phone was connecting. Okay, well that makes sense.
I don't know why.
I'm not gonna use it anymore until you're done.
Okay, but that's what keeps happening. I'm gonna blame the husband.
You gotta blame somebody, don't you?
He said it shouldn't be happening, so that's very strange. And that's his headsets he uses. So I don't get that. Why it would connect to my stuff.
Yeah, that's weird. Have you ever connected to his? No.
No. Well, not his new one. If he's using his new one, his old ones I have, but I think he's using his new one, and I've never connected. Yeah. It's very weird.
So Rachel is thinking about going fishing later. What you plan on catching? We haven't really gone fishing much. We didn't go fishing at all last year. And this year we've only been fishing a handful of times. So
yeah, I haven't fished in forever. It's been years.
I think 3. Has it been that long? Not last year, but the year before. We ended up getting like a little John boat, and I mean, we were out there every weekend fishing or trying to catch fish. So we were having a good old time. And then last year, I think we ended up having to get a battery for the little John boat and just really didn't do anything. All right, June, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you popping in and sticking with us. So whatever is biting, hopefully catfish. Ooh, catfish. Yummy. Catfish is good. Have you ever had catfish?
I might have when I was younger. I know my dad used to catch some catfish. I remember the catfish in our bathtub, and they were gross, but but I don't remember if I actually ate. I must have had it when I was young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. So Rachel, do you just catch and release, or do you actually fillet? I know our neighbors, oh my gosh, they're very big hunters and anglers, and they do a lot of that type of stuff. And they have a cooler full of just catfish. And I mean, they've given us bags full of pretty big catfish, and they're constantly, when it's the season, constantly out every weekend. If they can go out every day, they're big time anglers.
Wow.
But they also they are in one of our local hunting clubs, and so they get tags to go hunt for deer, and I think they live off of every year what they catch in the season. So they don't have to, as far as meat goes, they don't have to go to the store.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. I think they said last year they ended up, how many did they catch? I want to say maybe like 10 deer they caught last year. And that that's just one household. The 2 of the neighbors are family. So that's just one household. But I think they said that will usually get them by for the whole year.
Wow.
So they stock the lake where she lives. Channel catfish. It depends on if the water is clean to be eaten. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Rachel, she's in West Virginia. So some of the waters in West Virginia, you've got to be careful. Same thing with down here because there's a high mercury content in the water. So
Okay.
you got to be careful. I know the river right up from us, it gives you like a recommendation of how much fish you can eat without actually getting sick in a week. So,
Wow. So how do you know if the lake is clean for
um,
getting fish?
I think you've got to
Catching.
do some research, but also kind of talk to the locals.
Yeah.
She said if she ate from the river, she'd grow extra toes. Yeah. Did you see where it was down here in South Carolina? I don't remember exactly where, but those radioactive wasp.
I heard about it and I saw it, but I didn't really read about it. So what
I
is
didn't
that all about?
I didn't read it either, but I was like, how the heck? I mean, how the heck did that happen?
I know, that's what I was trying to think. That sounds so strange.
I know. I'm trying to think if there's a. It had to have been from a plant or a warehouse or something, obviously. But
Yeah.
what? I don't know. I'm not into. I mean, my stepdad, he deals with a lot of radioactive because he's in nuclear. He's specialized in nuclear um, demo. But as far as actually learning that stuff, I didn't learn it. But what kind of plant was it? Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I seen the radioactive wasp or bees, and I was like, that is crazy. Think about getting stung by one of those things.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and I'm afraid of bees as it is.
Yeah, my husband, he gets he gets a pretty bad allergic reaction.
Oh, really?
He's got to take Benadryl, and thankfully I'm not that way. Neither is my daughter. But if he
Yeah.
takes Benadryl, he is out for the day.
Wow.
Oh, and then was it in Colorado where those rabbits were growing like tentacles on their faces or something?
I have not heard of that one.
No,
What?
you haven't heard of that? Yeah, I think it's out
No.
in Colorado. There's rabbits that are growing like a tentacle. They're calling them tentacles or like black looking things on their face. It's crazy,
Okay, that is really weird.
but it's probably radioactive induced.
Huh.
Rachel seen a post about that. Yeah, it was it was wild looking.
I'll bet. Ugh.
So, how are you? I know you've been here in South Carolina for about a year now. How are you liking it? You still like it, or you kind of ready to go back to Wisconsin?
Well, I love it. I do love it here. I love the weather and it's really nice here. It's just I still have times where I miss home.
Yeah.
I still call Wisconsin home,
Mhm.
but I also call this home now. So
Yeah.
I still miss it once in a while, but it's not as bad as when I first got here. I was like almost panicking at times, like, oh my gosh, I need to go back home. What am I doing here? You know?
Yeah.
But I'm more used to it now and it does feel like home. So that's a good thing. And it's beautiful. Like I don't mind, like I can take the heat compared to the freezing cold in Wisconsin.
Really?
Like, yes, because we get so cold there. Like, I can't tolerate the cold at all. I mean, when it gets really hot here, it gets pretty hot. So, it can be hard to deal with too, but I would take it over the cold.
Really?
Yeah.
I would rather take the cold than the heat. This year,
Oh, really?
it was miserable. this past like month and a half, I really haven't been outside just because it's been so hot.
Yeah, I
But
haven't been out much either. Yeah.
but also the hormones and the pregnancy and everything.
That's right, Sid.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be in the heat. That's why our goats right now are off their way, because until we get the proper fencing, I can't sit there and run outside and chase them down every single day.
No.
It was the starting of it back in June when they were wanting to escape every single day. It was just too much then, and now I can't do it.
Yeah. How have you been feeling? Have you been having morning sickness or any of that?
I've been feeling fine. I mean, the morning sickness does come and go. Some days are good. Some days are like I can't eat anything without wanting to vomit.
Oh.
But things are definitely getting better. So
Good.
it's waking up and the night sweats is or having to pee is what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Or just the wild, crazy dreams, vivid
Oh,
dreams.
really?
Yeah. I had one last night where I woke up in panic. And I don't know if it could be where we haven't caught the fox or whatever, um, or raccoon or whatever it's coming to in the chicken coop. But I woke up in a panic last night thinking that something was getting to our chickens.
Oh, no. It's never fun to wake up in a panic like that.
No, it's not.
No.
And I don't have nightmares very often or those weird, crazy dreams. So when I do, it's like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's going fine. I go back on August 25th for the anatomy part of it. So we'll
Okay.
actually see the development of the spine and the bones and all that kind of stuff and actually confirm the gender. I ended up getting just like the blood testing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've heard people say it's not 100% correct. So when they do the anatomy, it will confirm or the gender of the baby. So
Okay. That's exciting.
yes, it is. It's going to be a long appointment, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
Here, um, they don't do an ultrasound every time I go, which irritates me because I'm high risk. I've had two.
Yeah.
I've had two miscarriages before. Um, versus in West Virginia, every time I went, he was doing a ultrasound with my daughter. So it irritates me, but I can't do anything about it. I've tried pushing for it, but
They won't do it, huh?
I mean,
That's crazy.
it depends on who I get as far as a midwife goes, because I don't get the same midwife every time I go in there. If I get the one that I really, really like, she will go to the ends of the earth making sure I'm getting taken care of. Um, because when we found out that I was pregnant this time, we had explained to her, hey, I've had a miscarriage back at the end of last year, and we want to get a bedside ultrasound because we knew that they weren't going to give an ultrasound the first visit. So she was like, hey, I completely understand. You want to making sure everything's okay. She's dealt with miscarriages before herself, and so she was very sympathetic as far as the situation goes. So if I have her, she has no problem. But anybody else, it's kind of like, no, we can't do that, or we're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's too
She
bad.
yeah, she last time she didn't give me an ultrasound, but she did making sure that there was a heartbeat and brought in just a handheld Doppler to actually read the heartbeat to making sure there was still
Yeah.
fine. So yeah, I really like her.
Well, I've been praying that all goes well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm starting to get now text messages.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I really do, because the last time it was rough. It was expected. We were planning for the pregnancy, and for it to go the way it did, and how long it did, it really um, tore me apart. So yeah, but this
Yeah.
one's going good. Praying myself that it continues to go good, because you just never know. But
Yeah, right.
it, so well, I think we've been on here for about 2 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I know my
Yes.
daughter, she's
That's
been taking
fine.
care of herself, so
I was just looking at that time too. I was about to say I probably should get going.
yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Jessie, for popping up with us. Anytime you want to come up and hang, or you want to go live on your channel, just let me know and we'll get something figured out. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who has been hanging out with us for 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours. I have seen some newcomers, so that is nice. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And Shannon and I will be going live again on September 13th. So the second weekend of September instead of the third, because she's having her hysterectomy surgery. So keep her in your prayers if you guys don't mind. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you then. Bye.
Bye, everyone.